Thank you very much. And let me bring in, Fubi, we're going to hold you because we got Senator McGill on the phone. I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Senator of Magibi, Senator Nathaniel Fallow McGill, to speak to what you just heard from Janga Cole. Welcome to the show, Senator McGill. It's good to have you.
Thank you, Sandra. It's a pleasure.
Senator, maybe, I don't know which position you are speaking from, but you listen to Senator, your colleague, Joseph of Moserado County, and you listen to the feed on Facebook, you watch it, you read it. But again, here comes your party chairman, Janga Cole, responding today to what Senator Joseph said. I will play it, and then we will listen to you, sir.
Nobody should tell you that, oh, Joseph departure does not mean anything to the city. No. Losing Joseph is a major blow to the CDC, it's a major issue to the CDC. And we hope Joseph will come to his senses and come back home.
There you go. We hope Joseph come to his senses and come back home. What say you? Welcome to the show, Senator McGill.
Well, Senator, firstly, let me put the politics of Liberia in context. If you have followed Liberian politics for the last 20 years, anybody who follows Liberian politics will know for a fact there's only one individual, whether you love him or you don't love him, there's only one individual in Liberia today, in contemporary Liberian politics, one individual with party or with all parties that have the single most largest following in this country. And that person is former President George Weah. A departure for any institution can be a significant blow. If President Weah were to leave CC today, the impact will be like something you have never seen. So let me disagree with the party chairman in the context of Sir Joseph. Why it is true that CDC would not love for any party, whether it's Sir Joseph, whether it is the ordinary person who is in the party yard to leave the CDC, because we are a family. Why is it true that we don't want anybody to leave the CDC? But for anyone, like in the case of Sir Joseph, disappointment, who can dispatch the stand-up barrel and lie on the stand-up barrel? I was very disappointed when I listened to Sir Joseph making all the regular comment. I knew Sir Joseph 2011. Sir Joseph was no one when he entered CDC. President Weah made him, the party made him. To assume that he is so popular that the stand-up barrel is laughable. We've been following politics, stand-up. So to say Sir Joseph leaving is a significant blow. I disagree, because CDC is greater than any one individual, except in the context of the former president, like I said. That's the only man who can leave CDC right now. He can cause trouble when he leaves CDC. Yeah, you say it's a significant blow to CDC, not Sir Joseph. I think Sir Joseph should be even making an apology to CDC, because CDC made 99%, or let me just say 95% of Sir Joseph support. Because I may say maybe few local people who voted for Joseph Boaga voted for him. But 95% of those who voted for Sir Joseph in Moserado here in 2023 as citizens, they don't vote for him because he was Sir Joseph. They voted for him because he is a CDC candidate. So I disagree with the party chairman in the context that he leaving a significant blow. People left the party before 2011, when after the election we saw the same thing happening. Chairman Roger Go left and fought the ANC. CDC State defeated them. You saw the margin of CDC, you saw the margin of ANC. So I think what Sir Joseph needs to be doing, I think the last statement that I think the chairman really slipped. The last statement that the chairman says that you should be apologizing to citizens, you should be apologizing to Senator for making reckless comments. Look, I listen to Sir calling money in here. I was saying, well, I want to get you, but I want to say what money is. You're calling millionaire here, millionaire, 18 millionaire, it's prepared party, 18 millionaire. So I asked him, I said, what is Sir doing money laundering or doing something? Because the money you're calling, nobody can put it in fancy bed and just walk the way. I brought 18 million, 500 million. The budget calling money all over the place. You're employing 6,000 person. It was laughable something. And I chairman of the caucus, we have met CC caucus waiting for Sir to come black blood. Because he need to explain to, or he need to go publicly and apologize to the party. And the stand-up battle.
But he said he wrote a letter. He resigned. So why is he coming back to you if he already resigned? So
no, listen. If he resign and go, my brother, anybody can leave CC, go CC will be stronger than you. People left 19 senators, 19 representatives in 2005. When CC won the election, we have more than 19 lawmakers in the House. By 2011, all them resigned, went to UP. By 2017, the CC, 19 senators declared support for President Boakai. 19 sitting senators declared support for President Boakai. CC won. So CC is a big institution. No one person, any of us, including me.
So real quick because I have to get. I have to get the guys. So let me bring in Dr. Richardson, Uncle Sam, Glennie, and the rest of the team. One question quick because the senator. Is here, Glennie? I mean, Dr. Richardson, you want to squeeze your question?
Yeah. First of all, welcome to the show, Senator McGill. I'm just taken aback a little bit when I hear you say that George Weah brings in the most supporter in the CDC, and that if he were to leave, you would be more concerned as compared to someone like Sir Joseph and others that have left. It's in my own words that I'm saying that. I just wanted to know, maybe you can give us some evidence of that, like what made you think that? I know he's popular in the sport world. Yes, I agree. You know, he brought a lot of joy to Liberians during the Civil War era. But at this moment, we've witnessed his leadership style. What makes you think that if he leaves, he garners a lot of support? So if he leaves, it'll be a problem to CDC.
Dr. Francine.
Yes.
We don't let him talk plenty. Even let me again, and I'm coming some respect. Even coming asking Joe Weah for his support. Every year, in Pablo, we asking for support. Everybody in the country wanted Joe Weah support to be president. If Joe Weah is president, we are not popular. We are asking for his support. Because that man is the single most popular man in Liberia. The single most popular man. Everybody, all the presidential candidates in the country, including Ellen Johnson, including Comey, even today, Comey want to be president, he want to Joe Weah. If you don't have Joe Weah support, you think you can be president even in the country. Look, let's put it in context. CC law was 17,000 votes. That does not suggest that President Weah is unpopular. It does not suggest that President Weah is unpopular. It came from simple technical mistake on the part of CC, 17,000 votes, not margin, but a ruling party to lose. But President Weah was magnanimous to say, you know what? Other incumbent will want to cheat. He said, no, I don't care for that. I will give it to Boakai. I love Liberian more than I love my ambition is less than the interest of Liberian people. That does not suggest if my brother Sir Joseph got 300,000 votes, how many votes CC got in Monserrato before? How many votes President Weah got across the country? More than 800,000 votes. 800,000. If Sir Joseph on the run, because the whole country is Sir Joseph will get 500,000 votes. No, you will not get vote in the Southeast. You know not get vote in the Southeast. You know that. So you cannot suggest that he's more popular. I listen to my brother Sir Joseph making regular comment he's popular because he got more vote in Monserrato than CC, so the other somebody want to kill him. The brother should be ashamed. You know, the people were very ashamed of Sir Joseph. And most of all in the Senate, the colleagues in the Senate were so disappointed. And I know when Sir Joseph is sitting today, he's extremely disappointed. If you call Sir Joseph now, he will change some of the things that he said. And let's face the reality. Except you have not lived in Liberia for the last 20 years. When CDC was formed, let me tell you, you got to understand political dynamics in Liberia.
I know you got a lot to say, but let's hold you. We got to squeeze others in. I beg you, Senator. Okay, go ahead.
Market dynamics in countries are driven by people. The revolution to change things in Liberia when CC came, it was driven by the man who was the stand-up bearer, George Weah. People ran behind President Weah and made CC what it is. And everybody came on board. Yeah, we'll get common interest. Yeah, no, George Weah, but we'll get common national interest. All came together. But he saw people, he was driving people. So to suggest that he's so popular, then they stand up laughable. You know, I don't want to dignify.
Yeah, let me bring in the others real quick. I see you shake your head. You want to squeeze something in real quick before I go to Glennie? Dr. Richardson?
Yeah, I just want to say, Senator McGill, I'm a researcher, I'm an academician. I believe in evidence and facts. I don't believe in, just speaking things out. So, let me finish talking, man. So you only told me that people consulted people, other political leaders, which I'm not going to mention the names, went and consulted with George Weah for him to join them to win. That's not evidence to me. So that's what I was looking for. But thank you very much for answering.
But listen, but the evidence are there. President Weah one way. Look at President Weah margin. Go look at his land margin. He won with 800,000 votes. 800,000 votes. Are you saying that somebody on Papa? The first run had 500,000, 5,000.
But it's okay.
I give you evidence. I give you evidence of the man popularity.
Okay.
Every election he has gone to in the country, he has always been in the second round. Every election he has gone to, he has always been in the second round. Every election he has been to, he has always been in the second round.
Okay.
Every election.
All right, thank you very much. Let me bring in. I'm going to switch real quick. Glennie, come in with your question because we have many now. We got to squeeze our question in. Glennie, come in with your question, quick, man.
I just have a comment. I have no question. I hope Charles Joseph is listening, because this is what happens when you serve people and you decide to make a decision to leave. In the end, they will castigate you. And this is exactly what is happening to Sir Joseph.
But Sir Joseph castigated people. You don't worry about that. He castigated people. He made regular comment. Sir Joseph accused me. I was in a manager of Minister of State when Sir Joseph brought his so-called Prisa group. You know what Prisa no one got conference? If President Weah want them money. In this Sir Joseph conference, they himself so much you guys are not asking, do not do a follow-up question. This is the man who said President Weah sent a bill to the Senate. Before a legislation go to the Senate, it comes from the executive. If the president wanted money, you think the president will not get the money before you go to the legislature. But he sent the bill to Sir Joseph. Sir Joseph, according to Sir Joseph, they pass it in the Senate. When you get to the House of Representatives, then it doesn't pass. Then you say, oh, the executive stop it. That's a reckless statement. You know what you mean follow up.
We will come to the Prisa port. We will come to the Prisa port, Senator. We will come to the Prisa port. Sir Joseph is listening to you right now. Senator, I agree, Senator. We want to say to all of you watching, we have Senator McGill from McGill on the phone. Yes, indeed. Glennie asked whether he's listening. I spoke to Sir Joseph. Sir Joseph is watching the show. He's listening to Senator McGill. Let me bring you on Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam, your question or your comment for Senator McGill. All right, let me bring in Sam Jackson. Uncle Sam.
Yeah, Senator McGill, good afternoon, good evening. How are you?
How are you?
Oh, man, how you answer me call it? So what happened?
No, our line down, man. Our line down.
Okay, I thought maybe. Okay, look. I'm going to continue to play elderly statesman on this thing here. Okay, or Sir Joseph, President Weah, Samuel Twe, and Time McGay. Those are all my people. Okay, I'm hoping that is an internal mechanism within the party to resolve this kind of dispute. Right now, since Sir Joseph made these remarks, and some of them I didn't like him to make it publicly, what has been the official party position? He made these remarks since, I think it was last Thursday or Friday, right? Today is Tuesday. What is the official party position, and when will we going to hear from CDC on their position?
You just heard from the chairman, Uncle Sam.
No, you did not hear from this. You did not hear from this. You did not hear. That's the man is expressing a sentiment on an individual. The party did not.
Uncle Sam, don't do that.
The party did not put out a written communication, okay, denouncing, accepting, or whatever those remarks are. A party in the CDC is probably the largest opposition political party right now. If somebody makes these accusations against the party, there should be a swift response, a rapid response by the party.
Let Magelo answer you now.
Why hasn't the party made a clear, unambiguous statement to the public? Why not?
Listen, I hope Sir Joseph is listening to me. I have a lot of respect for Sir Joseph, but I totally disagree with all those statements he made. Those statements are completely wrong, unacceptable to accuse the president or trying to even accuse the executive. I remember I was chief of staff to the president for 4.5 years. For to say that somebody came to Liberia with $100 million, a philanthropy who wanted to do good for the country, and people were demanding $30 million from the president. That is also laughable and inconceivable. Who would want to do good in a country? You bring your free money and say somebody say give me money. It doesn't make no sense. It doesn't make no sense. And for Sir Joseph, even take that statement from that person to go on public radio and accuse his friend, including me, Sir McGill, a colleague in the Senate, who was chairman and said the CZ officials were part of the country. So I know what he did wrong. He cannot defend that. You were also part of the government. You think we were different from the government to say that we were wrong? Then you're a bad man too. He doesn't know that he was being against himself. I want you listening to what I'm saying. You accuse the president. You accuse the whole party. And you say people to tell him that. Then you say, you know what $100 million is? It's a joint president. I come here. Let me give you a live example. This government, the only joint man that I know of is the joint man who's doing the air company, the chicken air company in Liberia. If the government of Liberia honor President Weah, that went and found the money and give it to the joint man to bring air factory in Liberia and create jobs for people, then how would the government be against people who want to employ people? You talk about the government want to get 6,000 jobs.
So you are saying that's a whole another argument. The government funded money, give it to Jew men to bring air. But let me bring in Councilor Gould. I want to squeeze everybody in. I beg you, Senator, because people really want to ask you or make a comment. Councilor Gould.
Yeah, thank you, Stanton. I don't have a question, it's just a comment. I'm meeting my position that the statement made today by the chairman was ill-advised. And Stanton, look at this. Look at the chairman posture. You can see weakness in the chairman. The chairman of the biggest opposition political party. Look at his posture. You see weakness in him. I mean, there's no way you can expose. Like I said, I don't care how injurious that a person leaving your party can be. You as a chairman, the first thing to do is to defend the integrity and the strength of the party, especially in the public. That's the first statement. Coming also, it means to me, and as Hussein said, the Moret statement, you don't need to write. The statement today and the silence of the chairman on all of the accusations against the party, against former President Weah, suggest that what Senator Sir Joseph said is true, and he was only concerned about Sir Joseph leaving the party. That was disingenuous of me.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I would never do it. And that was just a unity party. You will never get unity party chairman doing that thing that General Cole did today. That weakness will never be exposed to that.
Senator, you want to add to what Councilor said?
Yeah, but I agree with Councilor Gould. You know, Sir Joseph know that I know. Sir Joseph know. I want my brother Sir Joseph listening. I'm disappointed. I was extremely disappointed, Sir Joseph. And I'll continue to be disappointed. Sir Joseph knows very well. That election was over. I don't let it go in the neutral election. But I just want to say that if I want to lead, we can lead. CDC is a powerful institution. Nobody is greater than CDC. I tell you, I wouldn't want to lead CDC will regret. But see, the institution, and we are President Weah. But Sir Joseph, no. When you come from Sir Joseph, you can't talk about Sir Joseph leaving. Sir Joseph made regular comment talk about him leaving and that we're missing. We're not missing Sir Joseph. Whatever level came back will won, will come back again, will win, will defeat people. Sir Joseph for a party, all the other people will be defeated 2029. Trust me. Then when you see the result. The guy will run on CC ticket 2029, the guy will run on CCT 2029 in Moscow County. The guy will get more votes than Joseph high in 2023.
Yeah, but the argument here before I bring in Paul Kennedy is that Joseph have more votes than George. We are in Moscow County. Just to correct to make correction on that aspect.
You don't understand the point. You don't understand the
point. No, I'm just trying to correct you. Sir Joseph argument, Senator Sir Joseph argument is that he had Senator, I beg you, Senator Wade, Senator Wade-Smith, Senator, you will speak. We got to fact check. 2023 election result. Sir Joseph have more vote than George Manawia in Moscow County.
Okay, let me tell you the scenario. Sir Joseph got, CC got, I think, 325,000. That vote belongs to CC. The local country people, the KC people are in the Jotwe that voted for Joseph Braga. They did not vote for Women Pay because Women Pay were not even going to book it for United Party. They voted for Sir Joseph. So the United Party put a voted for Sir Joseph and put against Sir Joseph vote, or they didn't vote for Joe.
But I'm not. There's not an argument. The argument is that Sir Joseph obtained more vote in the 23 election than Joe.
I can read data and analyze data. I'm a politician. I read the data and analyze it. Why did Sir Joseph get more vote? United Party people should have voted for Women Pay. The local country people, they not vote for Women Pay. United Party, they voted for Sir Joseph. Always Sir Joseph go. Sir Joseph will go. You gotta understand that politics. They were not sedition. I was rejecting President Weah. They were voting for Joseph Braga. They voted for Sir Joseph. You didn't expect them to go for President Weah.
Let me bring in Paul Kennedy. Paul Kennedy.
If you post Sir Joseph in the rain, this is Sir Joseph will get maybe 50,000. Well, not just 300. Not even 100,000.
Yeah. Thank you, Stanton. Let's say good evening to. Let's say good evening to the senator. I was on this platform, and I was one of the people who actually disagree with Senator Sir Joseph's approach, because I even asked him, "Why are you speaking of this now?" But the contention from Senator McGill that anyone leaving does not matter except the departure of former President Weah. I mean, donates. I mean, speaks volume. I mean, it speaks. It frightens me. It only tells me that everything in CDC is tied around President Weah, which in a democracy should be, something that we should look out to. I do not think Chairman Cole's position today was wrong. As a leader of a party, maybe his approach in having a conversation was wrong, but as a leader of a party, he spoke truth. Everyone in the party has a certain degree of relevance. And for Senator McGill to say, anybody can leave the party, it does not matter. The only person who departures matter is President Weah. You are on tape, Senator. You are on tape for making the statement you made. Okay, maybe you want to correct your statement, Senator, because I believe everyone.
Paul Kennedy, you got me wrong. I said, even the least man in the party, the guy who sweep the yard, the janitor in the party, no sedition want for anybody to leave the party. No sedition want for anybody to leave. Since you want to build a bigger institution, so everybody relevant. Even the common man says he is relevant to the party. But if somebody like Sir Joseph decides to leave and he tried to destroy the party and he think leaving is a blow to the party, I disagree with that. Because that person deserves to leave. In fact, it's a good thing for that person to leave a party, because when that person remains in the party, the person will destroy the fabric and the unity of the party. That person must go. It cannot be a blow to the party. We want to keep people who love the party, not people who hate the party. If you hate the party, then you don't need to be in the party. Then you need to leave. It cannot be a blow to the party. So my disagreement with the chairman, it does not suggest that when people leave the party, we are happy. No. But if you try to destroy the CDC and you leave it cannot be a blow to the party, because it is a good thing for the party because your leaving will save the party. People left. People who tried to destroy the party, they left and the party won. We do not, look, we cherish every member to remain in the party. Every member, including me. If I get, look, if I decide to leave, I can leave and go. I will debate with the party on policy issues. But I will not try to destroy CDC.
Senator, in local, Senator Magill, in local vernacular, when you say it blow.
Don't go to local politics because don't go to local politics.
No, I said local, in the local, Senator, if you listen, you will hear me out, Senator, please. I said in the local jargon, in Liberia, when you say Paul departure is a blow, means Paul departure will establish a dent in the party. Senator, are you telling me that Sir Joseph's departure from CDC puts no dent in the political fabric of CDC? Is that what you're telling me, Senator?
But CDC is angry, Sir Joseph. CDC is angry, Sir Joseph, in the manner point he left. They are angry. If we have thrown Sir Joseph out, and he didn't do anything, people will be insympathetic with him. But nobody is insympathetic with Sir Joseph. He knows that. The man, my boy, I want to listening. And we can have the debate here, I can have the debate. If Sir Joseph was thrown out of the party, you would have had sympathy from partisans. But if Sir Joseph walk away with a table destroying CDC, CDC will celebrate. That it makes you go for the party.
Are you questioning?
What are you talking about?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
People want to destroy you, people will be celebrating. CDC will not follow him because he is living in this place. If the party try to destroy him, I fully agree that CDC will have been sympathy with him.
Thank you. Let me bring in Mohammed. We go to Phoebe. I'm going to keep Akaris Gray for last. Then we'll bring in Conor Gray. Mohammed, you go ahead.
I mean, I listened to Janga's statement. I don't know how it's being taken out of context. That Regis and other people who are psychologists, what I saw Janga doing was what I referred to as the loss framing. Some people react more vigorously when they feel that they are losing. And that's what Janga was trying to put the party scenes into. That we are losing, but yes, let's come together. It's a wake-up call to build more forces. He was using a loss framing psychology model on the people. That, oh yeah, we lost a strong partisan, he's going away. But let's come together because we are strong. Other people left before, and we still won. So I don't see how, I think maybe some people just want to get at Janga and they want to use this as an alibi to get at Janga. But that is their internal issue. But when I read the statement, when I listened to the statement, I felt that he was doing a psychological war, using a psychological strategy of loss framing to bring people together. But that's left to them. On Sir Joseph issue, you can't discredit Sir Joseph. And even if you want to use the numbers that Maggie is using, he's using it with flawed. Go to district number 12 that you claim the Gisi people are, and it is because of that they voted for Sir Joseph. Thomas Farah contested in 2020. That same district, Dillon defeated Thomas Farah. Thomas Farah had 7,000 votes. Dillon had 12,000 votes. Thomas Farah is a Gisi man. So why they didn't even vote for Thomas Farah that the way they voted for Sir Joseph? The same district. Let me learn. Please let me learn. The same district you claim that because I Gisi people there that the reason why they voted for Sir Joseph, Thomas Farah is a Gisi man, he contested on CDC ticket, and the Gisi people in the place did not vote for him. They voted for Dillon. Dillon is not a Gisi man. So it is not because of tribe. Do not yes, the most powerful man in CDC is Joe Weah, like you rightly said. Only he will leave before CDC get problem. I agree with that. But do not discredit Sir Joseph.
No, but Sir Joseph discredit people when you talk about when you need that team, man. Sir Joseph owe an apology. The man guy talk about Sir Joseph when allow people and discredit when you talk about I say the man I'm powerful when you talk about discredit.
So the data you are using, I just trying to point to your own data and tell you the use of the data is flawed.
I am not beating on the chairman because the chairman have unflinching support as the chairman of the party. But when the chairman makes mistake, I can disagree with the chairman. It does not mean I agree with the chairman. The chairman remains the chairman. I support the chairman leadership. But to try to elevate Sir Joseph in a way that people will believe that because he leads CDC get problem. CDC don't get problem, don't worry. The party will be even stronger than before in the face of Sir Joseph Levy. And the money in forward Sir Joseph left, most solutions are hybrid. They made this party, the whole party, you're trying to celebrate it, man. Somebody say, man, important thing, you try to beat down Sir Joseph. Sir Joseph deserves to be
Senator McGill, we got two other individuals, then we have to excuse you after Phoebe Henry, Conor Gray, and that of Akaris Gray, because we got other major topic to discuss tonight. But we do appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Nathaniel Fallow McGill, Makibi County. We're going to go to Phoebe Henry. Phoebe?
Yeah, so good evening, Senator McGill. I'll make a comment. Mame, you know the number of busy people that ain't district you want to say they didn't vote. So let's leave out that topic. But the issue here is, I said before on the show that Sir Joseph owes CDC his elevation. CDC brought into prominence, though he also made a name after he got there, but he owes CDC that. You can't take away that from the party. And also, the regular said the most powerful person in CDC that George Weah. If George Weah moves CDC is out. If George Weah stays in, CDC still has weight. And anybody can move in and out. You can't break that Weah syndrome. Because I campaign a lot, and I experienced that. You go to some places, people will tell you, for you, but don't talk about your presidential candidate here. What are all here for George Weah? You see them living in people water all in our homes. They'll be telling you that for all of us here with George Weah people, and so those are stuff. And I also, when you're partying with people, when you're part of a people, when you're part of a group, and you partying, it's always good to part on a good note. When you part on a good note, you get sympathy, you get support. But if you don't part on a good note, it says a lot. You can sometimes you play along with people, but when you party, always part on a good note. So, I mean that's my own issue with the statement that Senator Joseph made, and my man. But on that note, I don't think he should have come to the public with that kind of fight. And quietly move, have your build your alliance. You can even pull some people up. But if you bring the whole party down where you going, they will fight back. And that's why you see the guys are fighting, and they are not wrong for fighting back. And so you get to them and say, don't discredit. So they will definitely discredit him because you also brought it down. So nobody want to go down. We are trying. So the party will fight back. So it's normal. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Conor Gray. Then Akaris Gray will take us home. We still got Senator McGill on the phone. Conor Gray, do you have a question?
I have a small comment. This hypothesis that people left the party before and the party still won. Let's see if we can examine that a little bit. When did people leave the party the first time? George Weah has now become president by then. It's a different thing now that Mr. Weah has become president, and that big hope that the guy from the slump, this guy who looked like us, will come and deliver us, rather he failed them. Now, if people are living, they're living for good. But when it comes to the gentleman, the Jangako, I think he made it's a try to salvage the moment. That's what chairman should do. It's not going to go arbitrary like the senator is doing. Look, you can be angry when the middle is going apart. You try to hold it, especially if you're a party ideologue. And one thing I'll ask the senator is, what Senator Sir Joseph said is no different from what the Americans said, that there was deep-seated corruption and so on and so forth. And that brought sanction on even the senator. So I want him to tell me that if Sir Joseph was not validating exactly what the U.S. suspected him again to be, and therefore Sir Joseph is right.
Senator, you want to respond?
Reverend Gray, you know I know you very well, correct?
That's not an issue.
Reverend Gray. Not an issue. No, you know I know you very well, correct?
What do you mean by that?
What you mean? Just say yes or no. So let's start making the kind of sound comment.
No. I don't think you know me. I don't think we've interacted before.
I got on sanction. This is Remy or what about the sanction? I was sanctioned on the 15th of August 2022. I got in the election 24 months and I won overwhelmingly. Like Brentford voted for me. Look, like I always said, people who carry news or alert that there's something, I don't blame the Americans for taking action that they took. But those who carry the wrong information, even today as we speak, the chief of staff of Donald Trump, including Secretary Marco Rubio, the people are not doing AR and calling people name. They're using the phone name and calling. I can send you a video where the chief of staff. Susie Wiles is saying people using my name and calling people so people can do it to me. Even that the way of many, Marco Rubio is saying some people can use people's name. It doesn't mean I was doing it, but that's an issue. That's an issue. What I want to say clearly, so Remy Gray will not be making issue about sanction business and that. President, we are on the ballot people. That president, we are the accused of sanction. So why you trying? I have my own election, president. We are our own election. Prince Johnson here was running supporting Joseph Boakai. Why Joseph Boakai won an election? Prince Johnson went on sanction. And Remy Gray. So Remy, every time you talk, I get looking at you, laughing at you because I'm looking through you. I know you like my ABC.
What you mean by you know me? What you mean by you know Remy?
I don't even know you. I don't even know him.
You know why I go? He said the right issue. The man said right issue. You know why I go? So I'm not going to.
I don't know what you know. Tell us. Tell us, Maggie. What do you know?
I will leave it alone because it's not important. Not personality thing I'm talking here. I'm discussing fact. What I'm saying, Sir Joseph was wrong. He tried to bring the party down. Nobody was celebrating. Nobody was celebrating Sir Joseph. If Sir Joseph want to leave, that's Sir Joseph right. Young people suffer for their party. Sir Joseph can lie. Look, Sir Joseph want to leave. Sir Joseph right. I support that. If you want to
I gotta squeeze in my question because we gotta go and we'll finish up with Akaris Mose Gray. Yeah, let me squeeze in my question, Senator. So, Senator, you ran a campaign. You led CDC to a victory 2017, 2018. You guys took over the Prestoport deal. I'd like to get into substance. Yes, indeed, you were serving as chief of staff to the president then. And you said that maybe Sir Joseph, I beg you, great. Let me ask my question. You want to go first, then I ask my question? I mean, thank you. And you were serving as chief of staff then. And what actually the amount to that deal and why it didn't go through? Because now you say maybe Sir Joseph, you think maybe he's involved in money laundering too, something he accusing you and the president and CDC as a whole.
No, you know why I say money laundering issue, not for the Prestoport deal. I said Sir Joseph was making all kind of remarks. He brought 18 million here, people doing this. I'm saying for you're a businessman in America, for anybody to bring 10 million like nobody put it in passive bank and bring it, people that got profit through bank. If you don't pass it through bank and bring in the country that money laundering. So to suggest that somebody asked him for 30 million, he just calling figures. So I'm disappointed to be calling figures here.
Why the deal didn't go through on a personal where? Why it didn't go through?
There are so many reasons, Sandra. So many reasons. The fact that I don't want to debunk Sir Joseph. The fact that the president sent it to the legislature and did not ask for money then, when he had all the authority, if he really wanted money, it should have been an NRC. If the president really wanted money, the bill should have died, the agreement should have died to NRC. It would not even go to the legislature. The fact that it came from him, he did not ask for money. And I try to dispute what Sir Joseph just said. That the fact that it came from...
So at what time somebody asked for money? Who asked for money, Michael? Because money came up.
I don't know who asked for money. The thing died because there were issues.
No, before it went there, somebody asked for money. And you served as chief of staff at the time. Do you know that money exchange hand?
No, I said I did not even meet the people. The only people I knew was President Ford did on Temamolu and Sir Joseph. The only people I knew that came to the mansion and talked about the business that were bringing friends. I did not see the Bulgarian.
You served as chief of staff. The document went to the president, and you didn't meet them. They passed you going to the president. The president received the information.
I have no knowledge that even the Bulgarian met the president at no time. Except maybe, absolutely. I don't think they met the president. They went to NRC.
But Greg, yeah. But let's get something straight, Senator. And I know that I beg you, Senator. Let's see what the press report did. They are in the country right now. Mommy and myself, we engaged, and they are there right now. They are in the country right now. They are concerned because I'm saying to you, Senator, when you were serving as chief of staff to the president, you were the iron gate. Nobody went to George Manawea except they passed through you. The only person, maybe his wife and his children. And you know that, and I know that. This deal, the President Weah touched this deal. Did he see this deal? Were he informed? Were he involved?
Listen, the only thing works. What we don't understand, when you bring D in the country, you don't go to the president. But because Molu was the chairman of the party, Molu came to me at Chief of Staff and said, "Look, we're bringing this D in the country. We invite Molu and everybody to go to the NRC. And we ask NRC people to intercede and go through the process. Once you finish going through the process, you meet the cabinet committee, they call it IMCC cabinet, the interministerial cabinet committee. When you finish meeting them, when it deal good, they send it to the president or legal advisor. The legal advisor look at it and advise the president. If it is good, if you don't have other issues, maybe the president may not have seen all the issues. They go to the legislature. The president signs and sends to the legislature. The president does not have to deal with the investors. The president never dealt with the investors. The president never saw the investors. I don't even know the Bulgarian. I'm telling you, I did not see the Bulgarian. They may have known me because our popular president, the country, will know me.
But you just said Malu met you and discussed with you on this deal because you were party chairman, right?
Of course. He told me about it.
Then what did you do? Did you inform the president that we had investors coming in the country?
Of course, the president must go to the NRC. Now, the reason why the president signed it and sent it to the Senate, when the president did.
Oh, okay. So let's take a step back. So the president saw the deal, and the president signed on the deal.
But it went to the Senate.
No, we'll address the Senate. So the president saw this deal.
The president, like any other agreement that goes to the legislature of the president or Senate, the president don't want to sign and Senate. The president not deal with the people.
No. Let's get it straight now. So when you said before that the president didn't see it, you didn't meet the people, you didn't see it.
I see the people. Mama, you getting me wrong. Seeing the people and seeing the agreement are two different things.
Okay, so the president,
when they send people to you and seeing the people brought the people. There are two different things.
Okay, let me agree with you. The president.
See the board brought the deal and seeing the agreement are two different things.
I agree with you.
You send the agreement to the president signed and send it to the Senate and the House of Representatives, and the Senate pass it, and the House fails to pass it. Then why do you hold the president responsible?
Were you aware that the conversation that came out that somebody chopped money, millions of dollars, out of this deal?
I have no knowledge.
You have no knowledge, okay.
No, I have no knowledge.
The accusation, I done with the person, we have heard enough from you. We'll call the clip and compare it with what other people are saying out there. This company is in Liberia right now. They are watching the show. We're able to speak to the representative, and they want to come on the show, and I will tell you the fact they are listening to you. My next question, Sir Joseph accused CDC that they want to kill him, to burn down his house. Well, those accusations, you want to respond to them?
I don't know what's coming for things. I mean, for the whole government, CDC people were getting to all the poor houses that were getting burned, CDC people wanted to kill them. The only thing I can see, because to the accused CDC that he making an allegation, he must have proof. I can't be the analysis that you said, oh, I know CDC. That means all the husbands that got buried are CDC people want to kill it go. Now all I can say, Frankie Hus got buried.
Let me leave you with the former representative, Moses Zacharias.
Now when it's Jose alone, so for Jose to suggest that because your husband got buried, so CDC wanted to bury her, and he left from there, President, we are talking to a proper to go start there, then CDC will go to the play again. Why you gotta point somebody else to kill everyone kill it? I mean, every time he just confirmed it.
And let's get back to the Senate real quick. Are you guys coming back off recess? You care to talk to us? Are you guys returning?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Most of the senators don't think that we're coming back. We're not ready to come back. I think most of the senator position that we're not coming back until October. I can confirm a lot of the senators don't agree that we're coming back. So I know there's some conversation all coming back, but I don't think it's going to be possible.
You care to speak? You care to speak with the passing of Sylvester Grisby? You want to dive into it quickly before Greg comes on?
Let me say something. Our former Minister of State, I know the property of the job, and I sympathize with the family of Sylvester Grisby. I knew Sylvester Grisby. For the brief time I knew him when I took over as Minister of State. He was the incumbent minister, and I took over for him. And he came back. After we left, he came back. He was I knew him for the few times, and I want to sympathize with him and the family. I know they are grieving. And the sad thing is, my brother, that job they called Chief of Staff to the President, Minister of State, the stress in that job. I don't know why everybody wants the job. You know, everybody just want a job. You know, that is a lot of stress. I just hope the family will be strong.
Thank you very much. I'm going to bring it again. Thank you very much, Senator Magill. I'm going to bring in Akaris. Akaris, if you have a comment, if you want Senator on, it's your time now. Go ahead, close up with the senator.
Yeah, let me say good evening to all. Good afternoon. And good morning. All right, the winning chairman. How are you, Senator?
How are you, Ultimate?
Yeah, I'm okay. I just wanted to put a few things into context. That one, all right, look, the Senator, this is governance. When investors come to the country, the people who deal with them, the NRC, the Ministry of Justice is involved into that with the Minister of Finance. There's a standard governance procedure. They deal with them, they look at the Interministerial Council. When they conclude whatsoever document, they take it to the legal advisor. The legal advisor looks at it, send it to the president. The president does not have to meet investors. It's now a usual routine for the presidents to meet investors. I don't say presidents don't meet investors, but that's the procedure. And when it passes that level, the president sends it to the legislature.
You want by get on? You have question for him or no?
He can stay on. Maybe he will respond.
Okay.
He can stay on. The president sends it to the legislature. The legislature goes through another vetting process. If the legislature deems it necessary that they cannot pass the document of the Meter-Steele agreement that came to us, that will pass by the Senate also. Mind you, it's not just the PRISCA, but the Meter-Steele agreement will pass by the Senate and sent to us. We also didn't pass on the Meter-Steele agreement. We didn't pass on the PRISCA agreement. Let me come to the statistics on the issue of elections. In 2019, about 202,000 persons went to the polling center in 2019. The election of Sir Joseph won. The turnout was 19.something%. He won with 54% of the vote. Let me repeat. 54%, he took 67,000 votes out of 200 and some more thousand votes. That was 54%. It depends on the number of persons that turn out. In 2014, when President Weah went to the midterm election, the total number of votes were like 127 to 130,000 votes. He took 78% of the vote. Maximum. No senator in the history of Montserrat County have won with that percentage. The next senator that came closer to that percentage was Senator Darius DeLong. He took 61% of the vote. In 2023, a presidential election, where all the voters, that was a presidential election, you have 1.something million voters. So I took 56% of the vote.
Can we let the senator leave? I beg you, because...
No, because he made comment. I don't think it's the wrong thing. Everybody spoke here. You give me my time.
Yeah, let me get your time. I'm just thinking about senator on the phone, that's all.
But maybe the senator will comment. So for Sado claim popularity on the basis of 56% of the vote, that DeLong even won 61% of the vote, and for example, we are 178% of the vote. It's a 40 comparative analysis. Very dangerous. Sa has gone. Let me maintain. He's a political parasite. He's gone. Naked he came, naked he will return. He leaving with nothing. Let me repeat. Naked he came, naked he will return. There's a Bible verse that says, naked I came to the world, naked I shall return. So naked Sa came to the CDC, naked he will return. The CDC has constructed its mentality, the grassroots-based partisan of the revolutionary mighty Congress for Democratic Change, as I speak under my revolutionary voice. The finish with Sa. They are moving forward. Men have gone. So it's not even 10% of some of those people who left the mighty Congress for Democratic Change. It doesn't matter. We're not discussing that tonight. When he resurrects the conversation and there's a need to respond, we'll respond. But those who say that we talking sarcastic, and say one of the key, including myself, and somebody said we shouldn't defend ourselves. Those who are clapping for Sa are Unity Party people, and those who do not support for support CDC. Those are the people. Okay, we will defend the intellectual depth, the survivability of the mighty Congress for Democratic Change. The party will live on 2029. We are going landslide in election. George Weah is the Kennedy, man Kennedy in 2029. Seditionists know that. Seditionists and seditionists. Make no mistake.
Thank you.
A parasite. There is room in the corridor of power now. Let him return to the country and go by in Nukutan and see the same crowd. Let him go in West Point and see the same crowd. Let him go around. Let him start showing a little portfolio. Okay?
Thank you.
And a little portfolio of nothingness. Thank you very much. Maybe
Carlos, most agree. Senator Miguel, thank you for joining us again. You can give us your pardon statement.
Yes, let me just conclude by saying thank you for giving the opportunity. Again, let me repeat on the PRISA thing. Like Carlos said, PRISA D when they did that when the legislature that got stalled. Mita Seal had the same problem. Today we are still renegotiating Mita Seal deal because we never passed by the House of Representatives. The same thing happened to PRISA, so enough money. So to assume that by the time your legislature get problems to pay that money, then Mita Seal will be crying the same place and say, oh, they put half of money because we didn't get their money. So that is still for that. So the president did not, I have no knowledge that the president ever met the Botire. Absolutely not in the marshal. I have zero knowledge. And I don't think the president met them. The procedure, like Carol said, the procedure is very clear. When you come to Liberia, you want to do business, you make a proposal to NRC, you go to the process, you meet the IMCC, the IMCC will get a document, it will send it to the president will review it, the president send it to the legislature. The legislature sees problem. The legislature sees problem. The legislature will return the bill back to the president. That is the job of the legislature. Even all that what we gotta do, even when you say something we don't say about, we send it back. It doesn't mean when it comes from the executive, everything is good. There are things the executive may not see, and the legislature will see it. When the legislature sees it, they will send it back to the president. So I just want to thank you for listening, and I hope my brothers will come back and where you want to leave, you can leave. I respect him. You can have a new party. You can recruit people who want to recruit. You got new idea. You want to tell the CDC on ideas. Welcome it. That what is democracy.
Thank you.
You can compete. If you got new idea, you think CDC will not do something right. You got new idea, you can go and form your party. You come and compete with the CDC, but to assume or to suggest that you want to destroy all your colleagues or lies is not very good. I think I made a mistake. And I want to say to the chairman of the party that will support the chairman. My disagreement of the party does not in any way say suggest that one of my chairman say the chairman of the party. We're just trying to give a different view that Sir Joseph going, the money we living, it does not impact the party.
Thank you very much. The Nathaniel Follow McGill of McGivy County, the Porcupine. We want to say thank you for joining us tonight, and God speak to you and your family. Have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Sandro.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Guys, we're back on course, ladies and gentlemen. You know, when we grab something, that's how it go. I have my own view on Jangako. I do believe Jangako would not take CDC to 2029. I do believe that people can specify, they can say what they want to say. They are fighting Jangako right now. They don't want Jangako because of what he said. They are calling him Olofian. They are saying that he grouping, look in the chat room, go around. They are blaming him. And I believe, I don't know if our brother Akaris will win. He's mad with Jangako. It's all over on his face. He's not happy. And this is the fact that nobody can say anything bad about Jawea. This is it. You got to protect Jawea. You got to protect the stand-up bearer, the president. They want you to say, yeah, the former president should have everything. Nothing you can say. But Sir Joseph held to his position. I spoke to him today. Let me say this. Falagon, Sir Joseph gone. Other people want to leave, but they're waiting. But I do believe there's a serious crisis in CDC, and I ask us to move on. I do believe that's my own 2 cents. People can come by and pretend here and there. There's a serious bomb fire in CDC. Jangako right now, they are beating him in that room. They are tearing him to pieces. They are saying he's not worthy to be a chairman. They are going up and down and saying he should be removed immediately, even before the convention. I know, but I beg us to move.